Hello everybody, welcome back to Donkeyman Gaming. We're continuing our EU4 Let's Play as England today. Got a couple things to look at. First of all, I just noticed we are losing money. Yeah, we're rooting out a bunch of corruption. We should hopefully be fine. That's also why we have our army maintenance down. Yeah, alright. We also got a couple of decisions at the end of the last one that we want to take a look at. First of all, we can pass the colonial venture. Bribes are 100% more expensive, and it gives us a settler chance till the end of the game. I would love to take a look at that. Alright. Let's see. Oh, sure, we can give away some local autonomy. Placate the nobility a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. But yeah, we can lose some sailors. That doesn't really matter, and there we go. Lovely. And we can choose the trade good of a Finnish colony. And for the next 15 years, colony development boost +1. Lovely. Alright, grant autonomy to local enterprise. No, I think I'll keep choosing that. And the sugar parliament. Increase the chance of discovering sugar. Sure, we'll run the Sugar Act. Alright, let's see. Navy commissions, sure. A little bit of diplomatic support. A little bit more diplo support. A little bit of admin support. Need one, maybe two more. One more, yeah. We'll promote a little bit of meritocracy. It's alright to lose a little bit of mercantilism. Alright, lovely. Now we can unpause and, yeah, let everything keep ticking. So our colony here in Placenta, when it's finished, is going to gain an extra 4 development, as well as letting us choose the trade good, which will be lovely. Core province gained, that's nice. Oh, and 100 extra population in Placentia. I love that. And that changed to fish, but don't worry, we'll get to change that when it gets to the end to whatever is most expensive. A base production in London and local trade power. Hansar's doing well, I guess. Oh yeah, I'd say so. Lubeck has grown by quite a bit. Alright, what do we want to pick up here? I think free war reps would be nice. Yeah. Now, still trying to get them vassalized. Justices of Peace. So this would give us innovativeness, stability cost, and state maintenance till the end of the game, but we lose a ton of money. Or just 50 admin power. That would be pretty awesome effect, but I don't have the money and I don't want to go into debt right now. Just gonna take the admin power. I hate that I made that decision. I really would have loved the money. We'll see some Crown Land though. That'll help make me feel better. Yay, Crown Land. Highlands. Yeah, let's turn that into a state. And core a bunch of this stuff. And then Perth will become a seat in Parliament. Congratulations to Perth. That is something you guys will tend to see me do whenever I create a state. I'll just give the seat in Parliament to whoever has the highest development in that state. I mean, I could probably look around and find someone who had more development than Perth, and it would be better there, but I'm fine without it. And we should be able to put our army maintenance back up now. Beautiful. Because I would like to start drilling our army. Just get a little bit more professionalism out here. Alright, robber barons. Nobility loses loyalty, and or nobility gains and the burghers lose it, or other way around. We'll have the burghers gain the loyalty. Yeah, that balances them out pretty well. I would love to repeal some of this. Their influence is just so high though. I've got to wait for some of it to burn off, which is gonna take quite a while. Yeah. What tech are we? We are tech 8, so in 2 techs we'll get to form the great nation of Great Britain. And that will be lovely. I believe that's through a mission down here, the Acts of Union. No. So it's a decision then. That will pop up. Here, force Acts of Union debate. And country changes to Great Britain. And then we'll get some new ideas. You know, in our big heads of ours. Fresh, new ideas. We are behind on mill and diplotech, so we will not be taking those ideas if they pop up. But we are well ahead of time on admin, which is not something very common. Knoch, sure, we will state you. And do we want to give the seat in Parliament to Sligo or to Limerick? You produce fish, you produce... Okay, we'll give it to Limerick then. More valuable trade good. Lovely. It's an idea which we will not be taking. Is there anything else we can do? It's currently at 11. Economic and military power. Our diplomatic reputation helps with that, but sure, our power definitely does. Can we afford to build another army? We can afford around 16 more troops. Sure, we'll start building those up. We'll grab ourselves just a couple of infantry here and then start forming an army after that. Oh, we do have some rebels down on the continent, that's fine. And I'm assuming, yep, there's our mill tech, which we will take. Yep, diplo power. I do not mind the inflation right now, but I'm guessing, yeah, that's gonna start getting bad soon. Alright. Merge you guys up. This is going to be our home isles army, so they will always remain at home. Which means that we just have an extra army in case of random invasion or rebellion on the home isles. It's just a nice little thing to have when you are playing an EU4 game as England or Great Britain. It's not something you generally have to worry about too often, so you can send them out to fight if need be, but it's a nice little, it's a bonus. And hopefully it will be enough to get Brittany to accept being our vassal. And there's our dip tech. Lovely. Which does give us access to the shipyards, which I will want to start building pretty soon. We'll let our cannon finish up building here in New York. And that's that army completed. We're going to need to roll up a leader. Sorry, my mouse was bugging out there for a minute. That was weird. And that is an incredible leader. We'll actually probably reassign him down to the mainland if a war happens. Not quite. Didn't seem to do too much. I wonder what else we could do. They're very dependent on us at this point. Yeah. Difference in government ranks. I see. Where are we right now? A kingdom? Yeah, so as soon as we can upgrade to an empire, that will help us immensely. The Ottomans are starting to catch up to us again. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Shared interest. Well, what do we get? Just get the 100 power. Though that will allow us to start forming some states. Sure, we'll do the North Atlantic Islands. And coral you guys. And then we got one of the two Icelandic provinces. Both produce fish. They're literally identical. We will make you. You will be the Sea of Parliament since you're closer. Less of a trip for the parliamentarian. We'll want to do Ulster next. There you are. And make you a state, core all the provinces. And do we want to give Tyrone or Ulster the seat in Parliament? You make wool or yard. So about the same, though you are on the straight crossing, so I'll give it to you. I don't know why that actually matters. It doesn't actually matter. Alright, and then Munster will be our last state down here for a while. Some people do like to just state everything that they have, and I've seen that, and it's not a bad strategy. And apparently we don't need to give a parliament seat for that one. That's fine by me. And we could theoretically create some out of, you know, provinces like down here in Poitou, right? But it just means when we take these, they're going to be so much more expensive to core. So I'll generally end up waiting until I have a full province in order to state it. Okay. Brittany, just accept. Down to a -10. Yeah, the economic base is taking away. No. Shipyard. Do we have a mission that requires a shipyard in a certain place? Mediterranean Authority. Do we... Did it give us claims anywhere? No. So for Mediterranean Authority, we need to own Malta, Sardinia, Corsica, Crete. Do we need to own those Spanish islands? No. But we also need Cyprus. Wow. It's gonna be a difficult mission. Once we get around the that's not the Horn of Africa. No, around the South African little piece there, we will get a mission here, and it immediately just gives us a colony in Cape. That's lovely. Influence the lowlands. We're gonna need to conquer them or ally some lowland country with at least 15 provinces, which none exist right now except I believe Burgundy, and they kind of hate us. So Rural Britannia, 40 heavy ships, a flagship, a fleet larger equal to 250. Yeah, that's going to take a while, but we are working on colonizing Canada right now. Then America and Caribbean will need to be done. Reformation has not fired yet. Yeah. Strengthen the kingdom. We just need some subjects and then some loyalty. Acts of Parliament. Need to complete burger agendas. Get some professionalism up for that. We can do that. Here we go. We need 10 shipyards in order to expand the Royal Navy. English Renaissance and Artist level 3. Early industry, manufactories, and monopolize the channel. We just need a lot of trade power everywhere. Alright. Yeah, so we could probably start building a couple of dockyards. We'll start... I'm going to organize this by free slots and then just the ones that have 2 available. That way, we are not taking up the last slot of a province with a building. You guys need to start drilling. Yeah. How much is it going up by per month? 8.52. 0.06. Lovely. Cleves is still the emperor. That is some wonder working there. Let's see. Fish or grain? The fish will be sufficient enough in this case. Excellent. And now we have a 13 development province out here. Wow, that is kind of insane. Alright, do we want to go to that one or that one? So is this Strait Crossing and Severe Winter or Natural Harbor? There we go, we'll take the Natural Harbor, please. Send the colonists there, send the army over. And Grand Fish, yep. Oh, lovely. And that's another reason to take fish, I guess, is it gets a nice little modifier for local goods produce. I think the grain would have technically been worth more, but It also costs money to establish that. Oh, we have a government reform. Let's see, state and religion. Lands for the church. The Pope will like us more. And yeah, that's really focused around appeasing the Pope, which we are not going to be doing for long. Religious unity, admin tech cost, and clergy influence, and seizing land from the clergy does not trigger religious rebels. I like that. Temples and cathedrals give tax modifier and less local unrest, and advisor cost, like that, and diplomats and all estates loyalty equilibrium. That's pretty good, though I think I'm gonna curtail the clergy privileges here. That'll be helpful, especially that extra 10% religious unity will be helpful when we end up trying to switch to Anglican. Now we're currently third. I'm kind of interested to know who is higher than us. The Ottomans are technically higher than us by 10, though we are gaining more per month. So we should eventually catch up to them. Let's see. How are things going with you, Brittany? Is it any better? That's good. Still at that -10. We're sitting on a lot of free admin power right now. Oh, there we go. Lovely. We're sitting on a lot of free admin power. Quite a ways out on tech. Can't stab up or increase our stability. I think I might just increase some development then. Let's see. That's the wrong button. Development. Costs. Go where it's cheapest and throw some development at that. Yeah, just do that for now. And after the month tick, I'm going to see if that helps. Being the third child of the previous king, young Henry wasn't expecting to inherit the throne. As such, he received first-rate education and some minor titles in the kingdom some very young, to allow internal stability and disfavor the sharing of titles among other established families. As a true intellect writing in English, French, and Latin, he became the very image of a Renaissance man. Also, with an avid interest for music, he could play a variety of instruments and sing. Although not being formally trained for rulership, his well-developed education and his skills in foreign relations and diplomacy, together with his enormous charisma, could definitely make him one of the best rulers England has ever seen. Do we have Henry VIII right now? No, we have William VIII with an heir. He'd make a fine king. A 555 is heir. Or as promising as he may be, and she'll increase one of her skills. Well, even with the increase in her skills, she would be sitting at a maximum of 11. So 12 versus his 15, so he's definitely the better candidate. But there is actually an advantage to female rulers that people don't realize. Well, most people don't. Is that when they have a consort, you can assign them to an army without worrying about, the army's health, right? Whereas with a male, the ruler's health. Whereas with a male one, if they're leading an army, they can die a lot sooner. And I kind of like the idea of having our first female ruler of the series. So I'm going to say no to Henry. Also, his claim strength is a lot lower than I'd like. Jane's is much better, but this also gives a plus 20 to it. And she will gain a skill in something there. Yeah, she gained a Diplo skill. We will lose the prestige here, because I want my Diplo power for my idea sets. And let's build up another shipyard. 3 slots and 2 here. Lovely. There's a summon modifier. A scandal at court. We can afford to just stab up right away, I believe. So, we'll lose the stability. And no, we need almost 200 to stab up. Alright, well, we'll be there momentarily. Discovery of the Alps spread to us. I'm assuming that was just like a province like this, where it's wasteland, and now we can see it instead of it being Terra. Terra Incognita, I believe is what it's called. Yes. There's our truce with Do we want to go to war with Burgundy again? They're allied with Munster and Venice, so it would not be as easy. By ourselves, we can pretty much take them. But we could call in Castile and the Poles and just absolutely obliterate them. Oh yeah, I forgot. We traded Austria for Poland. That's a very good trade. Yeah. And I do want to start taking some lowland territory. We may consider a war with Burgundy pretty soon. Not sure if now is the time. We have picked up the free war reps, so I'm just going to make sure that, so I don't have to think about it. Go in here, click that, and as soon as we go to war, we'll automatically be raising war taxes for free. We lost our admiral. It's not really too much we can do with these Breton favors, so I'm actually just going to dump those. We don't need them. It's interesting that Brittany has a royal marriage with Burgundy, but no alliance. I mean, I'm happy that they're not allied. That'd be pretty bad for us, but... we still have a truce with the French. Yes. How long will that last? Until another 5 years, pretty much. There's our trader dead. And we'll pick up... Ooh, Diplo rep. That is exactly what I want. And we will promote him. Also unlocked a decision, apparently. Formalize the separation of powers. And we get yearly prestige and parliament backing chance. Yeah, I will take that. We're also going to quickly do our stability boost while I remember it. And how does that affect? -7, so we got +3 from just hiring that dude. That's nice. Though I think increasing our economic base will help. Yeah. Shetland, you can handle that, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna drop some more development into these places. Yeah. Just like that. Lovely. Is there anyone who would like actually currently accept vassalization from us? I believe it's under influence, yeah. Offer vassalization. Brittany's pretty close. Saluzzo, and then 2 natives. Saluzzo would, that's interesting. But Brittany is the closest. We really want to just nail them and get Brittany done with. Would have been a lot easier just conquer them at this point, I'm realizing, but kind of committed now. Yeah, morale of navies, and that gets us our extra diplomatic relation, which will give us that extra power per month I've been looking for. I would kind of like to abdicate, but we gotta wait for another 10 years. Let's get another dockyard out, free slots, and there's the 2 in Hampshire. No, Austria, we're no longer allied. I'm not giving you stuff. How many favors? Jeez. And we owe them 16. Okay. We could actually still ally them. I don't want to, though. Yeah, sure, we'll gain the mercantilism. New trade good out here. We can't quite justify on these guys and go to war. And I don't want to suffer the negative, too, from declaring war on them. Because I totally would go to war with them if I could, even without a Casus Belli, if it didn't have that stability hit. And another calm episode. We don't even have any war goals right now. Oh, they lose some influence? Yeah. Congratulations, you just got hit. And that influence loss I'm going to use to summon another diet, because we are needing to do some burger agendas, I believe, for one of our missions. Which one? Acts of Parliament. Yeah, 3 agendas from the burgers. So, burgers, congratulations, we need to build a shipyard in London. I can do that. And that raised all of their loyalty just enough for me to immediately seize some more crown land. Soon we'll be high enough to get the point up there. I kind of want to send our guys out to search for the 7 cities. So I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to recruit a conquistador. Throw him on there. It's too many leaders. How many milk? We're still making 10 a month. I'll take that hit for now. Going to quickly hit the non-spoken of button. It's pretty much the genocide button, but we don't talk about that. And now there are 0 natives in this province, so we don't have to worry about that. And go hunt for the 7 cities. We already have enough splendor for another ability. Wow. Let's pick up the adaptive combat one. I forget what it's called already, even though I was just at. And now whenever we're fighting in farmlands, we get +1. Nope, sorry, need it right now because I'm building a shipyard here. Not too much happening right now. We are starting to go down in our power projection, which is unfortunate. And though it looks like our permanent ones of age objectives fulfilled, long-time rivals, and second-rank great power is enough to keep us over the 50 mark, and that's all we really care about. Let's continue to build some more shipyards. Here's a full 2 in Glamorgan. Oh, we lost one of our military leaders down here. Well, time to roll up another. Actually, congratulations, William. You will be leading for a small amount of time. Well, these guys are off exploring. Fascinating. Not really too much to see out there, but it's nice to get some of the continent discovered so we can see in case we ever go to war with natives. Trade company investments. That's not too helpful right now, but good to get out of the way so I can get to that settler chance and naval force limit and treasure fleet income. And then fabricate claims over colonial regions. Waving the white flag. The England and Cree tribes are rivals. We're rivals with the Cree. Sure. They demand tribute, and yeah, they both demand tribute. I think that's supposed to be a different tribe. Instead, but glitched out and put us there. Yeah, so both chieftains are demanding tribute from us and offering one chief gift first. Our conquistador insulted and angered the other chief. The gifts offered to the chiefs were not to the chief's satisfaction, and some warriors tried to take the expedition's provisions. The conquistador took a firm stand, and he and his second-in-command brandished their swords and threatened violence. The chiefs backed down, and better gifts were presented to both. Try to make them bury the hatchet, and, okay, yeah, it's these guys and the Cree. And 50% chance of they start liking each other more, or, you know, these guys don't like us as much, or good work and we'll just take the free diplo power. We will do that option. I do not care about native politics. I mean, like, I kind of do. I will definitely later, especially if a federation forms, but, okay, there's that mission complete. Does that fulfill this? Nope, we need to do more from the burgers. Most deadly lake. Go around it, and hostile movement speed, or 20% chance he dies. I don't mind that. Disputed succession in Saluzzo. That's fine. I do kind of find it annoying, like, they'll just take the most random paths when they're out here. Like, I could know about California without knowing what's here. Which it's... I mean, I understand it'd be pretty hard to code that and whatever, but, you know, it's a little annoying. Yeah. So our guys are going to be moving pretty slowly out there right now. What should we do with our other diplomats? We're just going to send him on to outrage countries for a little bit. Ooh, we could warn France. Just stop them from going to war with Burgundy again. I'm actually... yeah. I like that. Where is the warn button again? Send warning. They are far too rich and powerful. We're the number 2 great power. They're the number 8. I feel like we could take them. The Ottomans are 3 away from us. Oh boy. Kinda need to take some land soon. Venice is in a war apparently. Against the Ottomans. In the Ottoman conquest of Crete. Oh. Alright, so the Ottomans are probably going to surpass us right away, unless we go to war with Burgundy. I'm going to start building a spy now. They're also at war with the Ottomans. Alright, yeah, now would be the perfect time for us to strike. 2 base production Lothian. I'll take that. That'll help us stay ahead for a little bit. Oh, wow. Muscovites just got the Renaissance, and I did not realize just how much development they had. That is scary, almost. Crap. Yeah, alright, definitely a time. And we're going to be losing money for a little bit. That is unfortunate. Should go down pretty quick, though. Yeah. We're losing 17 a month, though. That is expensive corruption. William is now patron of the arts. I love it. Good job, William. Saved by a princess. Yeah. I'll take the diplomatic power. Hopefully we don't run out of money here. Losing 16 will cut down on our rooting out of corruption a little bit. Just to like 8 ducats a month. Come on, move. There we go. 8.5. That should keep us afloat until that's done. France is building a spy network. That's kind of expected. And that should be gone in the next tick. Yeah, even if we bump this up to full, it should be. Even minimum. Oh, no. Okay, we are still spending 10. Yeah. We'll gain the papal influence here, actually. Royal marriage. Yep. We'll marry the Portuguese. We like the Portuguese. They're very kind and friendly, and definitely not worried about the Venetians losing a ton of land to the Ottomans and losing us our 3rd great power spot, which is... Yeah, we need a war against Burgundy to take a lot of land. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay. Against Glasgow, Cleves, Hungary. Oh, that's a lot of tiny people. Sure. We're at war. Army stopped drilling. Okay, who are we at? So Hungary's the only really big person in here, and it seems like the Poles are handling them fine. So we'll just try and send these 2 guys out on a couple small sieges. We'll throw this guy who's really good onto this army, and chuck King William up here, and he can start drilling, because I don't care if he dies, honestly. And then you 2. Let's see. We'll head up to there, and another one can head down to there. Perfect. Oh, there goes our theologian. That's unfortunate. But we can get another. Can't promote him right now. Or at all, so. Drunken whiskey thieves. Admin, diplo, or military power. How far ahead are we on tech? 6 years. We'll take the military power to try and get our idea banged out. Yep. There's our naval attrition idea. Lovely. What happened there? No, you go there. Get that siege done, and we will actually blockade there. Moravia's out. Cede to Bohemia. Is Bohemia a junior partner of Poland? Oh, wow. That's impressive. Poland is much stronger than I thought they were. Yeah, they deserve that 5th rank power. Honestly, higher. Grant a new world charter. Yep. We'll do that. And who's got... Yeah, you'll stay on the trade fleet. We'll assign... You're more balanced, so you'll go here. Yeah. We are still making our money. We're making 17 ducats a month. Yeah, 20. There we go. Brazil is now their own thing. Congratulations, Portugal, on the very first colonial nation. It's quite an achievement. Hopefully we'll have one up soon. Are there any good ones here? 15, 19 there. I guess that's where we've been dumping all our admin power. Our sieges are going well. Hopefully start knocking some of these allies out. We'll take the Diplo this time and work towards that idea. Poland is doing fine over in the east. We're just knocking out some of the smaller allies. Do you have any other allies? You're allied with me, Gotland, and Silly. Yep. 50 more Diplo power for 79 ducats. Sure, why not? I know we're in the negatives, but we should make them enough to just pull through that. Without taking a loan. If I take a loan here, I'm going to be very sad. Nope, we are fine. That's good. These sieges should hopefully start finishing up. There's the siege of Utrecht. And we completely destroyed their navy. Lovely. I'm going to send you over to there to just quickly siege that down. Fully siege Utrecht and get them out of the war. Actually, I was just looking. Seems like I have to put a cut in right away here. So, we'll let our guy right here get over to his siege, and then there's the birth of colonialism in us, in Lincolnshire. That is lovely. I will take that. Hopefully it'll start spreading pretty quickly, and then we'll be good. That changes everything. Spreading in Aragonese, Italy? Huh. Must be something innovative. Could pick up our next exploration idea, but as soon as we get this tech... Oh, 5 years still. Okay, yeah, we'll pick up the idea. Though it might be the last one we get for a little bit. And there's some trade efficiency. But yeah, we'll come back next episode to start dealing with, well, colonialism spawning and this war over here with mostly the Hungarians, but we're just cleaning up some minor HRE states. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Yeah, I don't know, I should have just ended it there. Well, goodbye!